In the news, President Buhari to present appropriation bill on Thursday. Suspected Islamist militants killed 14 soldiers, injured 7 others in Ugo attack. Claudio Ranieri appointed as Watford new manager following Chicko Munoz sack on Sunday. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and you are watching TOS News 360. President Muhammadu Buhari is expected to present the 2022 appropriation bill before the National Assembly on Thursday. The Deputy President of the Senate, Ovie Omoagege, made at plenary on Tuesday. He charged the Senate Committee on Finance to take prompt action on the revised medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper, which the President sent to the Red Chamber on Tuesday, and come up with their report for consideration at plenary on Wednesday. And Buhari also asked on Tuesday the Senate to confirm the nomination of Justice Hussein Baba Yusuf for appointment as the Chief Judge of the Federal Capital Territory. Senate President Ahmed Lawan read Buhari's letter on the floor of the Red Chamber at plenary. On August 14, Buhari named Justice Baba Yusuf as the acting Chief Judge of the FCT. Kwara State Government has handed over promotion letters to no fewer than 7,885 local government workers across the state. The new promotion letters, which covers 2019, 2020 and 2021, were presented to the qualified staff through the Kwara State Local Government Service Commission. At the presentation of the letters to the deserving workers in Ilorin, the state capital, Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak said, "This is a milestone development in the history of present administration." An UN spokesperson, Farhan Haq, on Tuesday said the 7 officials of the organization who were asked to leave Ethiopia have left the country for their safety. The officials were accused of meddling in the country's internal affairs, especially in relation to the conflict in Tigray. The UN said it was shocked by the decision. The US had condemned the expulsion, saying it will not hesitate to impose sanctions against those who obstruct humanitarian assistance. Suspected Islamist militants on Monday killed 14 soldiers in northern Burkina Faso. It was gathered that 7 other soldiers were wounded in the attack near the town of Ugo early on Monday. The Defense Ministry said a counterattack was launched that killed several insurgents. In June, at least 15 police officers were ambushed and killed in Ugo. Islamist militants have displaced more than 1 million people in Burkina Faso, while many more across the Sahel region of Africa live under the threat of their violence. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you are watching TOS News 360. Africa Global Business and Sports Stories will return. Stay with us. Thank you for staying. Still on news from across Africa, Norwegian Refugee Council said over 5,000 migrants are in detention in Libya. The NGO says it's the most fierce crackdown launched so far by the Libyan authorities targeting migrants. The allegations were made on Sunday following a crackdown on Friday by the Libyan police force against migrants. On the international scene, an inquiry has found that about 216,000 children, who are mostly boys, are said to have been sexually abused by clergy in French Catholic Church since 1950. The head of the inquiry said there were at least 2,900 to 3,200 abusers and accused the church of showing a cruel indifference towards the victims. Israel has accused Iran of plotting to kill Israelis in Cyprus after police there arrested a man suspected of being hired to carry out the attacks. The Israeli Prime Minister's office said an act of terror was orchestrated by Iran against Israeli business people living on the island. According to local media, the suspect, who is said to be 38-year-old Azeri using a Russian passport, was arrested a week ago in Nicosia after crossing from Turkish-occupied northern Cyprus. And now to business. Simon O'Hara, Secretary to Airtel Africa on Monday, in a statement made available to newsmen in Lagos, said its subsidiary Airtel Nigeria has begun its process to purchase back 8.27% minority shareholding at 55.81 naira per share. According to the statement, the total consideration was valued to be 61.24 billion naira using an exchange rate of 413.38 naira. assuming all minority shareholders decide to tender their shares. Airtel Africa is a leading provider of telecommunications and mobile money services with presence in 14 countries in Africa, primarily in East Africa, Central Africa and West Africa. And now to sport. Claudio Ranieri has been appointed as Watford new manager following the removal of Xisco Munoz on Sunday. The Italian returns to the Premier League, which he famously won with Leicester in 2015 and 2016, having left Serie A side Sampdoria in the summer. It is the 14th managerial change under Watford owners, the Pozzo family, since they took over in 2012. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinomo. Many thanks for watching. We as a continent have now defined ourselves.